And here we are again. Thanks for tuning in to my show. I love you guys for that. We are the How to Jimmy Show. I'm the How to Jimmy Vegas. Uh, I try to keep everything in perspective. There's so much going on in this town. It's hard to keep track sometimes, but thank you for tuning in and look us up at what's up Vegas. What's up Vegas. I'm here today with a dear friend of mine, one of the best entertainers I've seen, especially for the Latin community. Josie Cavallari.
Yes,
Yeah,
perfect.
that's
You
right.
say it perfect.
You've
Girl.
been on our show before when I owned a club 3 or 4 years ago called Jimmy's, and the pandemic happened, and a lot of things happened, and I had to close my club. But then this guy from Springfield came in and he took over the place, and he's just done wonders with it. And we're good friends. And Josie, my friend Josie Cavallari, everybody, is a mainstay there. How many nights a week do you work at Dust?
Usually I work 2 to 3 nights a week.
2 to 3 nights a week.
Yeah.
And you have an afternoon brunch. Is that part of what you do?
No,
Or
I don't do the brunch, but I do the brunches sometimes, some Sundays.
Yeah.
I'm not a morning person, so I don't do the
Oh,
brunch.
you sound like me. You're just like me. I love that. Anyway, before we get into all that, welcome to the show again. Tell everybody where you're from, how you got your start in show business, and what do you think about the Las Vegas scene?
Okay. Well,
That's a lot, isn't it?
Well, okay. Well,
So
I
you
remember.
came.
Let me remember. No,
Okay.
I came here in 96. So that was like what, 30 years ago?
That's a long time,
90,
yeah.
29 years ago.
Okay.
I came here. And I came from Chile.
Really?
South
Okay.
America. Yeah, I
Okay.
came from South America 30 years ago.
Yeah.
And then I met Chacha.
Oh, Cha-Cha. Wow.
Remember Chacha?
I do remember Cha-Cha.
Okay. Well, Chacha,
She
introduced me to the show.
it in the day. She
was the one that introduced me to the show when Gypsy was Gypsy.
the old gypsy,
The
yes,
old
which we all
gypsy.
miss. But
Yeah,
anyway.
so they used to have Latin Monday.
Yeah.
Remember?
I do.
And that's how I introduced me to the show, and I started performing with Chacha. I was
Yeah.
underage when I met Chacha.
Oh,
Chacha,
don't say that in public. Of course.
that was 30 years ago. That was.
What are they going to do now? I mean, hello. Well, just be careful in this day and age. You
I
don't,
know.
you don't say anything. He's a scare anybody.
And she got me inside the show. I was helping her,
Yeah.
carrying her the luggage and thing, and then she introduced me to the show. I met Tony James.
I've worked with Tony for years and years. Yeah.
Yeah, I met
And,
everybody.
we crossed paths many times.
Yeah.
When it comes to a Latin show, though, a female impersonator that is bilingual, so you speak Spanish,
Yeah.
of course, it comes in handy when you have a Latin night and half your crowd is Hispanic
Yeah.
or Latin, and most of them are bilingual, though.
Yeah.
Right?
The
So I have to say this side note. I appreciate the fact that Spanish people, Latins, will learn English before Americans will learn Spanish.
Well, hello, we're in America, so we have to
Yeah.
learn English, girl.
Well, you know what? I guess if I moved to Mexico, my first priority would be to learn Spanish.
Yeah, you have
You
to,
know,
girl.
my joke, I'm terrible. This is terribly imagine. Hola, ¿cómo está? But my Spanish is limited to casa adobe, tamale, enchilada, and empanada. That's all.
Well, but my husband is worse, honey.
Really?
He only say taquito and burrito.
Oh, burrito. Don't forget burrito. Anyway, you're so much fun. So
And por favor.
That's right. And adios. Anyway, that's fun. So tell us real quick where your schedule. Where are you on certain nights? Let everybody know. You are at the Dust Club, which I just mentioned. Yeah. It's on Twain, 855 Twain. Beautiful club, thanks to group efforts.
Yeah. Well, this weekend we started with live gaming. So
that's right. They got the gaming.
Yeah, we're gonna have the gaming.
Good for you. Congratulations.
Finally, they're gonna turn it on.
Congratulations.
So this weekend we're gonna have gaming.
Yeah.
And then usually I start Thursday with bingo.
Right.
We have bingo at 7 p.m.
Mm-hmm.
So my first bingo in February start on the 13th for Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
So it's not this Thursday, but on the 13th.
Next Thursday. Okay.
So I'm starting Valentine's Day bingo, and then Friday's Latin night from 11 p.m.
Right.
Saturday, we're going to have something going on. Usually I have a show with Diva Talks on Saturday.
Diva's been here, yeah.
Intoxicated Fiesta, we call it.
Yeah.
So it's a mix between Diva Talks and me.
I love the fact that her show is called Intoxicated. Because if you know her. Isn't that
Well,
awful? I should have said that.
I know she.
I don't care anymore. I just don't give a crap.
And then Sunday we have Leather Church this
Oh,
weekend.
that's right. That does well
Leather
there. Yeah.
Church, and then we're gonna have the Super Bowl viewing
Nice.
and that big screen.
Oh,
so
if you hadn't been to Dust, it's a beautiful. But honestly, I'm not plugging because we had a lot to do with it. But Ryan came in and put the whole back wall, humongous, high tech digital screen.
yeah,
It's beautiful, and it's easy.
for
They're going to show the
viewing,
Super Bowl.
Yeah,
There won't be a bigger screen in town to see the Super
yeah,
Bowl
you
on
better go
than
on
it does.
Sunday.
That's true.
Yeah,
That's
it
true.
is, yeah.
All right. Well, now you grew up in Chile. I mean, let's. And you moved here X amount of years ago. What do you do when you're not performing? Do you have
When I'm
another
not
career?
performing, I'm married. I'm
Okay,
married.
okay.
I'm married. How can I say, a black man?
Okay.
I'm married to a black man.
I love that.
We've been together 3 years. Well, now I'm trying to measure my mouth about the black thing. I can say.
Oh,
that.
you know what? It's my show is open to interpretation. So you know,
Okay.
I've come a long way being from the south of Texas, you know. So
Okay.
things have changed and they're going to continue to change. And there's nothing we can do about it. You got to go with the flow. See, you're successful because, in my opinion, because you're always upbeat, you're always friendly, you're always ready to have a good time, and that crosses over the footlights into the audience, so people know that they like because you've got that personality.
Oh, thank you. But yeah, hello.
Even though you've never invited me to be in one of your shows.
Oh, girl.
That's
Well, you're gonna
okay.
have to do Spanish because my lesson is
I'll
Spanish.
learn. I'll learn some Spanish.
You're gonna have to learn Spanish.
And I
girl.
just come sing La Bamba and call it a day.
There you go.
All right, everybody. This is Josie Cavallari,
Yes.
and you can see her Dust 3-4 times a week. And you've got your own Facebook page. And
Yeah, you guys can see me on Facebook on Josie Cavallari, on Instagram Josie Cavallari, on TikTok Josie Cavallari. Everywhere you find me,
put
you're
your
gonna
name
find
up
me
this
Josie
way, so-
Cavallari.
Josie, you're so much fun. And thank you for coming back and plugging all the things going on. And good luck on your shows. I'll be in to see you for sure.
Yeah, you better
Yeah.
go.
I'll learn some
I
Spanish.
have you, but you're gonna have to do at least one number in
I'll
Spanish,
do-
girl.
I'll do
At
something.
least one. I need one in Spanish. At least one.
You got it. I'll come up with something. It'll be lip sync, though. I promise.
I know I'm gonna be lip sync.
All right, guys. Thank you for tuning into the How to Jimmy Vegas show. And don't forget What's Up Vegas magazine. Sign on, subscribe. We got free tickets. We got lots of announcements. And we have beautiful people on there like Josie.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for
sweetie.
having me,
It was
sweetheart.
my pleasure. My pleasure.
My pleasure.
We'll be back with another guest soon. Thank you, guys.
Thank you. Bye.